Unmute you. Say hello.
Sorry, I didn't know if you were
Oh, I'm
talking or
talking to
not.
you. So, hey, how are you? What did I get wrong?
I don't think you're wrong. Um, I personally am spiritual, religious, whatever you would call it. But I am 22. I have a 1 year old.
Uh oh.
Um,
Where's where's
yeah,
the
I
where's the
screwed
child's
up.
father?
He's around. He's very active.
Are
He's
you
helping.
were you married?
I was not.
So you're a baby mama.
I am. Yep, I messed up.
I'm hey, I'm just saying that's what it gets called.
Yeah.
Um, go ahead.
Yeah, so I kind of I had the wake up, quote unquote, while I was pregnant
Okay.
of all the reasons why you shouldn't be a baby mama when I was already a baby mama.
Right.
So,
Now you didn't know that
now
before?
I've never really
Were you raised with your dad?
I wasn't, but my mom was married
Mm-hmm.
to my dad, but it was a abusive situation, so she left him when she was pregnant with me. So I never really was raised with
But
him.
you knew. I mean, you're 22. You live in this country. You know it's
Mhm.
better to have two parent household. I mean, you didn't know that?
It's not that I didn't know it. It's more so it's like
Did you go to college?
I am finishing college currently,
Okay, what are you going what are you getting your degree in?
finance,
And then what do you plan on doing with your degree?
being a financial
And
analyst.
what does the father do? Is he was he in school?
No,
What does he do?
he just does like construction work and stuff.
So you are a college student and got pregnant by a guy who came up to the campus?
It was somebody who was also in college, but I knew him since like high school, and it was more so stupidity on my end of um
How many girls did you see
not
walking
being
around?
too
So
careful.
what do you go? Is it a commuter college that you go to, or is there dorms and stuff?
No, I went to community college.
Community college. So you're getting a associates, or you're getting a bachelor's?
Oh, now I'm getting a bachelor's through my job, like on online school. But before I was going to community college.
All right.
Sorry.
So ultimately, what did you have? What did you want to bring into this? Because at 21 years old, 21 or 22,
22.
22 with a 1 year old, a boy or a girl.
Girl.
Why didn't you just marry this man?
Um, as I said during my pregnancy, I saw all of the quote unquote mask come off, and he is not marriage material at all. And yeah, it was, I
I don't
don't
know what
really
that
know.
means, ma'am. You had a baby with the man.
I got pregnant and then he decided to
How old is he?
he's 24. I got pregnant and he decided to have three girlfriends on the side of me during my pregnancy. That's why I didn't want to marry him.
And what state do you live in?
Texas.
Let me be brutally honest with you, ladies. 21 or 22 years old with a 1 year old, you basically screwed the pooch. You picked the man you decided to carry a child to term for. No one accepts I was young and I made a mistake. That excuse does not work anymore. A child gets born because a woman wants to carry a child to term.
So what is done at this point?
Well, you have to, truthfully, truthfully, you're gonna have to accept that you've seriously impacted your chances of, well, high value men are pretty much out. I mean, how tall are you?
I'm 5'4",
Dress size?
6.
Okay. High value men are effectively out. Even if you were pretty. No one wants to raise another man's child, much less a loser. So that's what you've done. And struggle as though you may, try to widget it around. Guys will take you out. Guys will make you a side chick, a friend with benefit. But to get the ring of a high value man is going to be like hitting the lottery. Because why would somebody, this again, there are women out there who don't have children, and baby daddy, I mean, reasonably, why would a man want to be a stepfather and not have the full authority, and he's going to have full responsibility for that child? So,
Well, I actually just ended a relationship like about a month ago. I dated him for about 6 months,
how old is your
and
child?
she's one.
God damn.
Yeah, it was somebody that was basically waiting for their chance.
Well, hold on, hold
Um,
on, hold on. Let's not just be a cavalier about that, man. You also
mhm.
wanting to get back on the ride. Can't just let you just.
What do
I
you
just
mean by that?
I can't just let you come through and throw a shot at a man like that. That was waiting to get their chance. Were y'all intimate?
No, not well, towards the end of the relationship, yes.
Right.
But I'm
So
saying I knew him for like
exactly.
5 years.
So you needed somebody to help you get over your BD as well.
No, not at all.
Okay. Right. Anyway, we keep on moving. Net of it is 22, 1 year old. You have effectively removed high value men. You could get a degree in finance and be a financial analyst and making $60,000 a year and have a white collar job. But a guy who's making 100,000 plus is going to go pick a woman with no children.
So you think women with children, period, don't have a
Not for
chance?
high value men. Not unless you're pretty, beautiful, or gorgeous. Now you have a son or a daughter. Which one is it?
I have a daughter.
A daughter. Uh, well, if you got a high value man, would he be able to discipline your daughter like he was his? Would he give her a whooping if he needed to?
Yes.
He would be able to.
Yes, because I grew up with a stepdad,
Okay,
so
and
I
and,
see
and
his
your
work
and your
ethic.
and your BD would have nothing to say about it.
It wouldn't matter.
Yes, it would, ma'am. See, I've been.
It
See,
wouldn't
let me
matter
explain. Let me
because
explain
it
something. To let me
wouldn't.
explain something to you. I've been a stepfather, and I've had to deal with a crazy ex-husband. I've
Hmm.
seen this, man. Understand something. I know what you want to tell yourself. That I was young, I made a mistake, I'm a good woman, I'm cute, and there's somebody who's going to give, okay, man, sure, you could hit the lottery, but more likely than not, you're not going to get a high value man. Because what do they want? Do the men that you think, the kind of men that you want, do you want to have more children?
I'd be open to
So
it
the answer is
if
no.
they.
So the answer is no.
I would be able to. I'm saying I would be able to open
Do
to
you want to
one or
have more
two more
children? That's a
children.
yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. Women who want to have more children don't say they'd be open to it.
I'm saying I would be open to it because if I came across a man who didn't want children, I would be fine with not having any more children. But if he did want children, I would be open to having one or two more children,
You'd be open to
if that
having
makes
what?
sense. One or two more
One
children
or
in
two
the
more
future.
children. Okay. Again, I I get it. You had a stepfather, different generation, different times. Men aren't doing that like that anymore. People aren't even getting married like they used to. I know what you want to hear, ma'am. But the marital rates for unwed mothers in the black community is atrocious. A husband is what you can expect. You want one of the do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant again?
I would like to work in the future, but I would like to take like 2 or 3 years off to
Again,
take
you
care of the
so
baby.
that the answer is no. That means that man needs to be able to make enough money to cover you, replace your income,
Mm-hmm.
pay for your daughter, the new baby, and him. That means in Texas, you're going to be talking about a man who's making $200,000 or more. And men that make that kind of money don't go marry baby mamas. Why is that so troubling or difficult for you just to accept?
So it's not necessarily troubling for me to accept. It's just I basically, no matter, you're saying no matter what I do.
No, ma'am. Of course, now, come on, ma'am. Let's be reasonable. I'm not Karnak. I can't tell the future. I'm giving you the odds and the predictions of statistics. I cannot say with
Mhm.
100% certainty, but what I can say is this: men with options choose women that don't have children. They can wait. They don't have to pick you. Why are you still trying to put this square peg in a round hole? Here's the thing: you knew you were having a child before marriage, and you chose to do it anyway. You knew there was going to be a consequence with that. Yes or no? Or
Yes.
I mean, or not. Or did you think, hey, it's no big deal? I got a kid, but everybody got kids, so it's really not that big a deal. I mean, I'm going to school and get my finance degree. I can take care of it, so you know what? It's all good. I mean, I know there are some women out there that think like that too.
I, the way that I viewed it was more so it would be harder for me alone as a single mother because I've seen my mom during the single mother phase before she was remarried. So I knew that part would be hard. But as for actually finding someone to marry, I've never really heard that being an issue.
Exactly. Well, let me tell you, welcome to reality. It's an issue. Men don't want to be stepfathers. And by choosing to have a child before marriage, I say it again, you have effectively ended opportunities to get high value men. Now, what's wrong with getting a man who's just average middle class, driving for UPS, working for
So,
the Hormel plant or something, making $40,000, $50,000 a year in Texas?
so for me,
Mm.
it's a lot. I actually, that's why I brought up the last relationship that I had that I ended a month ago
What's
because
wrong with it, ma'am? I got other people to get to. Please, would you deal with that or not?
I can't deal
No,
with
you
the
can't. No,
mentality of
you can't. No,
stagnation.
you can't. So in other words, you're a woman, a young woman who had a baby outside of marriage. You're a baby mama, and because you're going to school and a financial analyst, you think you should have somebody on your level higher. That's hypergamy. I understand, ma'am, but you're not going to get it. You're overvaluing yourself. That's the thing. So many of our sisters drastically overvalue themselves. What would you rank yourself on the looks scale from 0 to 10? You cannot use 7.
I mean, you just said Beyonce was 8.
Yes, because she is. What would that make you?
I normally, I'm
What would
sorry.
that make you?
I I would say that would make me a 7, but you just said
No,
I
you
can't
can't
use
use
7.
7 because I'm a professional image consultant and I do this in real life. See, I'm a professional at what I do and I'm good at what I do. See, what I've done is I've given you reality that you have not paid for. If you had to pay me, I'd be telling you the same thing. Ma'am, at best you're probably a 6 because you're not an 8 at Beyonce level. I can't use 7 because every average looking or cute woman tries to give herself more points. But at a 6, what does your child cost you? If you're 6, what does your child cost you? Does it give you a point? Does it
No,
does it cost you something? What does it cost you?
I wouldn't know because it would depend
It
on
costs you
the
it
other
costs you
person's income.
points. It costs you points. Children cost 2 points. One child costs 2 points. Two kids cost 3 points. So if you're 6, you effectively dropped yourself down to 4. That's unattractive. An unattractive woman for a high value man. Ma'am, understand. You want a man who's making 6 figures plus to you to not be able to work. Do you and you don't know these men, but if you go talk to these men, they'll tell you they don't want women who are baby mamas. And they don't have to pick them. If every black man in this country got married tomorrow, 2 million black women would be left over. You need to level set where you really are in this marketplace and get realistic. Or go on the other side and you will become what I consider to be an eternal 7. Go look at the video. But that's what you're sounding like. A woman who has a degree, who's cuter than most, young, and you'll go bouncing around in relationships for the next 8 years. And by the age of 30, you'll be one bitter woman.
So instead,
I,
I should
I,
settle for
no, ma'am.
somebody.
No, see, let me take that word out of your vocabulary. Settle. Someone is settling for you. Someone raising another man's child is settling for you. See, that is one thing you women got really twisted. Take that out of your vocabulary. You have a child for it by another man. You are no prize. I'm sorry, man, but that's just the way it is for all women. A man coming to take care of another man's offspring is settling. That's a beta male move. I've done it. You baby mamas got it really twisted. I understand you can love your child and your child is special, but all it is to another man is a damn bill.
And what's the
All
difference
right, that's
between,
it.
okay.
That's it. You're not gonna listen.
No, I
It's not gonna listen. Peace out. We're going to have to continue to do these baby mama shows because here's the thing, no matter how I try to talk to you, no matter how I try to say it, it's the same thing. Understand this and understand this well. If you go out and make a baby outside the bonds of marriage, you are cutting off your opportunity for high value men. You would be lucky, fortunate if an average, everyday, normal guy settled for you. That woman actually thinks that she has more options because she's cute and had a baby by a loser. And that if she got a regular, average, everyday guy, she'd be settling. Anthony Perkins, do you see why I don't talk about regular guys? Because women don't want regular men, they want high value men, even the baby mamas. I don't make this stuff up, guys. This is the way it is. Ladies, here's the thing. If you want to demand the best, you got to be the best. And you cannot be bringing somebody else's kids with you. No other race of women will do this. Asian women don't do this. They don't bring Lee, Bruce Lee's kids with them. Middle Eastern women don't bring kids from another man in. White women don't do it to that level, and neither Hispanic women. They wait till they get married. Well, out of wedlock birth is rising. Knock it off. We know what it is. 8 out of 10 children in the black community are born outside of wedlock. So now women like this, other women think it's no big deal. That's what she thought. You know what? Everybody got a kid out of wedlock. I'm young and I'm still hot. I'm still cute. I can drop it like it's hot. And who?